Hey, what's going on? This is Sarah Lee Day, and you're watching Dubsado Tidbits, the things you need to know about Dubsado delivered in bite-sized pieces. Last week, we took a deep dive look into the different building blocks that are available to create your forms in Dubsado. And this week, I want to do kind of the same thing, but on the projects. I want to take a look back at the projects and show you what all is contained in there and what it's going to look like once you have clients and once you're actually dealing with clients with projects. So I'm actually in my own personal business account here. And what I'm going to do is come up here to projects. I wanted to do it in my account so I could show you with some actual information, some actual data, what it's going to look like in the project area. So I've just navigated to one of my project types and under my jobs. And this is a list of all of the projects that I have under this job type right now. And I'm just going to click one to go into it and view the actual project itself. So up here, starting on the top left, you see we've got the project title and the project start and end date. The title, you can just click into it to edit. And same thing with the start and end dates. You can select it in here. You can update this information, start and end dates, start and end times, your availability. You can take a look at all of that in here, and then you would just click apply once you've made those changes. Now we also have this little down caret right here, and that will give you the option to archive the project or delete the project entirely. Next we have contract, and it also has a little down caret. So looking here, you can preview the contract, open it in a new tab, send the contract, which this one has already been sent and signed, remove the contract. If this had not already been sent and signed, you would also have options to edit the contract. So you can always edit it before you send it to the client. Next we have tags. So if you have tags set up for your business so you can categorize your projects a little better, you have that information available here where you can change it, update it, add new tags, all that just directly within the project. Project status, so this correlates to, on the project's dashboard, that project type that I was looking at to pick a project. This is what that is, that project status. This is an implementation project, so the status shows here. And if you need to change the status, you can always do that directly from within the project as well. This next section is client information. So if you remember back in the episode where we talked about the address book, we put in all of the client's contact information. And if we need to edit that, we can do that from within the project by clicking this pencil icon. That'll bring up the client profile, and we can come in here and make changes on the fly, anything we need to add. It also has a section down here for the custom mapped fields that we've created, and you can update those, again, directly from within the project, or you can go to the address book to do it. Next, you've got your portal information. If you're using the portal, it'll show active, if you've activated it, any password that you've set up. Then down here, if you have specific information that is only relevant to this one project, you can actually update that here. So for example, maybe the client has their billing address and that's what you've used in their contact information, but maybe the project that you're doing for them is located at a different address. You can put that here as project address and it'll be separate from like their billing information. Same thing with custom mapped project fields. If there are specific fields that are really only relevant at the project level, you can set those up here and that will only be available on the projects and not in the actual client address book. Referral source. So this is where, if you remember back in another previous episode, we talked about the project sources and how people heard about you. This is that list, and you can add it here, you can change it here, you can update it, you add that to the project if you need to. If they have completed that question in one of your forms, then it's going to populate in here. And then for those of you working with teams, if your projects are assigned to specific team members, you'll have that information down here at the bottom. All right, now looking across the top, you have several different tabs for different information. And in the future episodes that we're going to do this week, we will actually go directly into each of these tabs and we'll take a look at what's included with those in those episodes. That's it for today's tidbit. For more information about receiving updates, requesting future episodes, or getting help with your own Dubsado account, Take a look at the links in the description below this video or visit sarahleeday.com. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.